All right, we're in the Stateside Classic tournament. It's Tuesday's practice round, so I'm gonna make a practice run today or a qualification run today. If I have any epic fails, then I will decide where I'm at, whether or not I want to bag it for today and then go to Q3. But here's what happened yesterday. This is very indicative of where my practice account has been for the last couple of years. Is playing in rookie, playing in a master's bracket. So everybody in the bracket is a master or better. The minimum score goes down into the 90s. So when you're looking at the weekend round, every single person in the bracket came in, except for one or two people down at the very bottom that got in some last bracket. Everybody in the bracket has shot the minimum score. So looking at minimum score, minus 12 is where we always start. Hole number 1 in this tournament, you can pick one up. You have to pick one up. That's minus 13. Hole number 9 is a rare bird in the game of Golf Clash, where it is a par 5 that is a birdie hole with an eagle opportunity. Most par 5s are eagle holes with an albie opportunity. And so that drops us back down to minus 12. So minus 12 is the minimum score. Yesterday coming in, there was a minus 14, a minus 13, and then 8 minus 12s. Everybody below minus 12 did not qualify. So I'm anticipating that this is going to be the norm. You're going to have to shoot the minimum score. And so the whole thing about practice for me is my first practice round is just to establish what clubs I'm going to need to get this minimum score. So I want to be out into this area. This area gives me the best opportunity to pick up that eagle or pick up that albie or pick up that next shot, so I'm coming at it. But it also gives me the best opportunity to make sure I get this minimum score. So usually on Monday, my practice round is all about making sure I got the right club and the right balls and the right secondary club for the shot that I'm trying to take into the cup. And so today is all about trying to put it all together. And I would like to pick some shots up. Now I'm starting to work on my elevation and adjustments. I'm trying to tighten those up. I did a little bit yesterday, but today is where I'm really trying to tighten them up. And I'm just trying to stay on the minimum score track and trying to pick a shot up somewhere. And there's definitely opportunities. Hole number 1, I'm going to shoot this. We'll see how I'm going to shoot it. I'm not sure. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Get here. We're in Vineyard Acres and we're on hole number 3. This is absolutely positively must make an eagle, and I'm going over with a Kingmaker. You don't have Kingmakers, you can use Titans. It works a little better with a Kingmaker. I'm just wondering if between an extra mile and an APOC, the raw distance comes into play here, because I'm trying to clear on the other side of the sand. I need about 5.5 topspin, and I got 64 here, so I could get over there with an Apocalypse and get actually a little bit better distance and have better curl coming to the cup. I'm gonna try it with an APOC and just see what it looks like. The risk here is that you'll over curl it. Bring a Kingmaker, so I may have to set the shot up a little bit more to the left if I wanted to do max curl. I usually like to set these shots up so I do max curl. Let me do one other thing. Let's fire up my grid. Let's get the grid action going. Open up some chests. Here we roll. Rolling. So we'll make a pretty serious, my goal is to make a pretty serious approach today to try and qualify, but I'm still practicing. So like on a hole like this, I'm switching up clubs. I've taken the shot a bunch of times with an extra mile. I know where it puts me. It puts you right off the green. Houdini, Razor, and I'm not working on my Houdini yet. I'm gonna go ahead and work on my Houdini and get it up to level. Try and work it up to level 8. One more to go. I think the Houdini was probably the last rare that I got, and I hardly ever got cards for it, even though the rest of my clubs are up there. That's one of those clubs that took forever. Enter the tournament as a rookie. Stateside Classics Tournament. Here we roll. Hole number 1. Uno. I really don't like this thing about, I know a lot of people bitched about having shootouts in the tournaments, or people forfeiting shootouts in the tournament. Somebody always won every single match. Somebody always won a chest. I mean, somebody was getting progression on their clubs every single match. Now we have a whole bunch of stuff. The practice rounds, which you have to pay for because the holes aren't available in the tour anymore. And now the tournament holes themselves, you don't get chests. Now, for somebody like me, I forfeit a lot because it helps speed up the video. And sometimes I'm just not interested in taking those par 3 shots. I feel comfortable on there. It's just a matter of hitting it perfect. I know the shot works. But somebody always won a chest. Now you got times where people don't win a chest. And as a player, I don't like it when there's the opportunity where either I or my opponent can't win a chest. I'm working on my clubs. I was fairly close to that area. I was about halfway to the fringe. And there's a spot out here with a wedge where if you're running topspin, where the ball guide disappears, and usually that's not a good thing. I'm going to go with 5. I'm going to be 3 rings off so that I can really curl it. I'm going to be 3.5 rings off of this transitional surface down here. Actually, I'm going to pull all the way out to 4. I'm going to give myself tons of room out there. 4 miles per hour. That's 4.2. Hit a 1 ring on the inside, 1 ring great to the right. It's all about right there. Slow down, Cat Daddy. Slow down. A little too much topspin. So from the distance I was getting out there with that, I could probably go maybe 4.5 topspin. And hit it 1 ring great to the right. I'll have to go look at that because I may be able to move that in. I want to go watch. You got to give enough room when you have a big curl club that hits really big numbers in the 90s. You've got to give enough room. You can't pinch too tight on a corner. Otherwise, you're not giving it enough room to be able to get around the corner and develop. Hit it 1 ring great to the left. That shouldn't matter. Hitting the flagpole in the hole. Hit the flagpole on the left-hand side. Right where it should have hit. On a great to the left. When you're that close, it's hard to miss. And nobody won a chest. I don't like that. Alright, that was hole number 1 of the Stateside Classic Tournament. I'm going to break these up. I'll shoot 9 different videos. That way if we get some good holes for future reference, we've got them on there. So that was hole number 1. Thanks for watching.